Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to the world of evil. This is episode 8, and we're standing inside the basement that we created last episode with Liam, my brother. I'm not going to be collaborating with anyone today, it's just going to be a solo episode again. And I do have plans for today. I'm going to be creating a nice little farm out there. Well, actually, not little, because I currently have a farm, but it's quite small. So I want to make a bigger one for more of this stuff, and maybe some other crops too. Let's get on that. And I now have some buckets. I spent all my iron on some buckets and a hoe. So, oh yeah, look how silly this looks. I'm going to go ahead and make a infinite water source right next to where I want to make the farm. Now, I put a lot of thought into this. So, I want to have it on a mountain, because I think that looks good. Like a hill, not really a mountain. Like something like this. But I want it to be really close to my base. So I think I might create my own mountain. Hill. I don't know why I keep saying mountain. Somewhere actually over the bridge around here. So let's go over there, eh? So I have quite a lot of dirt now. It should be enough, but then again, sometimes people, including me, underestimate how much resources we need. So I'm going to create it right here. And I'm just going to start placing dirt, see how I feel. I'll get back to you once I've made some progress. So this is what a stack looks like, and I was expecting a lot bigger from a stack of dirt. But I've got 3 stacks left, and I don't know, I think it's fairly sized. I'm not going to need that much crops. That many, I should say. I'm not going to need that many crops. But I would like to have a decent amount, and it's not looking possible at this point. Unless I make it a lot further away from the mountain, like a lot further out from the hill than I was expecting to have to. Which would make building this hill quite pointless, so I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah. See you when I've made... And this is a stack's more progress. And I don't think I've built this hill right. It looks a bit... I don't know, it looks a bit, like you just kind of poured dirt on the ground. Looks more like a pile. Which isn't what a hill is. A hill is built up over a long period of time. Not just poured down on the earth. Hopefully I can get this looking right eventually. I'm going to do a little bit of this on camera. Because we're only 2 minutes into this video at this point, and I've made a decent amount of progress. Which isn't amazing. Yeah, you can see the technique here that I'm using. It's not great for what I'm doing. Oof, just noticed this is quite diagonal. Gonna need to just tone that back a bit. Gonna need to go like that. Maybe a little bit of something like this. I think if I continue with this kind of technique, it's going to start looking good. So... Over here is not looking quite good. Let's give that a bit more girth. Go like this. Oh, maybe take out that block. I don't know if you can notice, but the quality of my audio is actually quite a bit higher. That's because I'm using a microphone instead of just my phone's inbuilt one. So, yeah, hopefully that also fixes the biggest problem with my videos, which is the audio delay. So you'd notice that at its worst, I could open a door and then you'd hear the sound of that 5 seconds later, which is just ridiculous, honestly. It's really annoying. I don't know how to fix it, but hopefully using this little cheap microphone helps that a lot. And if it doesn't, I don't really know how to fix it. If you guys know, could you just drop it in the comments, please? That would be quite helpful. We're approaching the end of the stack here. And I've got to say, it's looking a lot better than it was before. Looking a lot more than like a hill than just a pile. If I just integrate it with its environment around here. Yeah, so that's another stack's progress. We have one stack left. I've got to take into consideration what I'm going to be doing with the farm. So, with this final stack, I'm going to have a lot more space per block, per layer, I should say. So, I'm going to pause because it's been a long time since I've done that, and my voice starts to hurt if I do this too long. So I'll see you once I'm pretty much done. Okay, so I've extended this corner of the hill just so that I could fit more farmland on it. And I'm starting to see that it might hit with the bridge here, but that's not particularly bad, I don't think. I can always go around here if I need more space. Oh, I have 2 more dirt, just realized. So, yep. And I'm gonna start placing down some water and some farmland. I think I might do this in a small little time lapse, first time lapse of the video. Exactly 6 minutes and 42 seconds. And as you can see from that time lapse, all of this farmland is now nice and farmed up, and this hoe broke in the middle of it, so I had to make a new one. I have slabs here so that I don't break the crops when I go down here like this. Because without the slabs, I'll show you what happens. You just go like this. Boom. That wasn't there before, by the way. And yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. I'm just going to place some fences around here. Not really worth doing that on camera. It's quite boring. I'm not just going to do it normally. I'm going to put things like that to make it look a bit better. I'm going to say every fourth one. And I'll get back to you once I've done that. And we're almost done with that little task. Just got to go a little bit more like this. And... oh, that is annoying. I might have my little gate here. But to be honest, I'll always just end up getting off the bridge to go here. So let's set myself up for that. It's like that. Actually, that might be the official entrance. Looks like that'll actually be a good decision to make. Okay, the sun's going down. And sorry for the little jump cut there. I messed up my words again, so I had to cut out a few seconds. I'm gonna pause, because my brain's starting to get confumbled, and that's not good while I'm recording audio, so I'll get back to you in a bit. Uh-oh. Mistake, I hit a bee. Oh, are they all gonna die now? So I heard that once they lose their stingers, they die, right? Obviously in real life, but in Minecraft too. I hope not. Oh no. My bees. It is true. Oh, I'm gonna have to get some of them. Some new ones. Eventually. That's sad. We should make a monument to them bees. This one's about to die too. Look, it doesn't have a stinger. Ah. Okay, let's make a little bit of a monument, eh? Oh, where's my little magic button? Here it is. I don't think I'd quite call this a monument, but this little grave type thing is dedicated to these. What was it? 3 bees. Very sad. Oh, and another one. Ah, why'd you do that, buddy? Why'd you have to get mad at me and do the bad? Does he still have a stinger? Nope, he doesn't. That was just wishful thinking. Ah. Very sad. Okay. I should put signs here. Hold on. And here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and F. Big F. Should stop saying as much as I do. But this is a sad moment. So here we go. In memory of of the bees who got angry. Oh, okay, I'll get back to you once this is done. There we go. In memory of the bees who got a bit mad, episode 2 to episode 8. Very sad. Very sad. Okay, let's get back to work on the farm. So, I've actually got the fences put up in place. And now I'm going to add in the seeds, which is the final step. This might take a bit, so what do you think about the second time-lapse of the video, eh? And maybe the last, unless I do a mining session, of course. And is it raining? Let's go honor the bees while it's raining, eh? Let's go. Ah. Nathan put some sad music over this. For new viewers of the channel, my name is Nathan, by the way. This is extremely sad among this copyright-free down music. Yeah, okay. So, the rain's a bit annoying, but I can still do this. In fact, I heard somewhere that rain helps plants grow, but I don't know about that, honestly. Sounds like one of those myths like sugarcane growing faster on sand or something, which isn't true. Yeah, I'm going to fill in that farm. And no, I have not got around to sorting out all this. That is a big chore that I have to do eventually. So And I've completely filled in the farm now. Yeah. Done that. Don't really know what to say here. I've just filled in a farm. That's not really interesting at all. Makes it a bit more interesting when you put some funky music over it, doesn't it? And, I don't know how far we are into the video right now. If I was to make an estimate, I'd say we're about 16 minutes in. So we're approaching the end. But we're not at the end yet. We've got a tiny bit of time to do something small. Something not farm related. Maybe... Oh, oops. That doesn't pause my recording, luckily. Hold on. After that little mishap, we are back in the game after accidentally pressing the button. And yeah, so I once again don't know what to say. It's I'm not sure what to do for this last bit of the video. I didn't have this planned. I could have a mining session, but then again, I just did a time lapse. Or maybe I could... I'll plant some trees around here. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Smoke trees. Nice and simple. Come on. And I've got a stack now. So let's just start planting. Just going around here. This'll spruce up the area a bit. Not quite, because I'm using oak, not spruce. But you know what I mean. I could also use this as a little farm. Because I am constantly running out of wood. And I had to actually go to the nearest spruce biome to get that spruce for the farm, which was ages away. It's all the way, like 500 blocks that way. It's right next to the village that we explored in episode 6, I'm going to go out on a limb and say. Yeah, have we got any growing yet? We have. So that's good news. Oh. Okay. That means that I'm actually starting to run out of time for recording. Because once my phone goes flat, can't exactly record, can I? Which is perfect because I think... Oops, that's where we're going to end off the video. Let me get into third person and I'll be able to give you a comment. And that does it for this episode of The World of Evil. This has been Evil737 coming at you from New Zealand. Over and out. Have a good evening. And yeah, here's the end card. You might have noticed that I put a lot of work into transitions today. Hope you liked it. Have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and yep, I'll see you in the next one.